thing. There it is. Let's fucking rock and roll. I push the button.
This route avoids road closures on I-10 East and further ahead. You are on the fastest route. You should reach your destination by 5:53 a.m.
We're just gonna see take the 210 and see what kind of numbers show up. $551 now. Isn't that interesting?
Woody. You can hit us over the text over to 22987. We have the awkward moments with Morgan coming up. Also get the update on her skunk dog situation.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah, yesterday morning her dog got sprayed right in the face by a skunk. She had to deal with that. Her biggest mistake was letting the dog back in the house before she got cleaned up. Yeah. So we'll hear more about that. But anyway, she has her over-the-top reactions to getting free samples at a warehouse club. Very exciting. So I haven't heard any of them yet either. So we're all going to hear them together. That's our latest mission. Yes, the last time we did this, the last time she had her awkward moments was at that nail salon. She was loving it. Yeah, she loved it. Yeah, loved it. Also got a brand new Redneck News coming up for you here on The Woody Show. We got our question of the day for the $300 Disney gift card. Get you qualified for that 7-night Mediterranean Disney cruise. The question today: the space that an elevator rides up and down through is called what?
The shaft.
Area where the elevator, the car itself rides up and down. What is that called? Just go to thewoodyshow.com anytime between now and midnight. Enter the correct answer, and you could be today's winner. It was Michael S. yesterday who answered that. The answer to the question yesterday was, who is the lead singer of the band Bush? I'm sorry. Gavin Rossdale is the lead singer of what band? And the answer is Bush. Yeah. So there you go. Just go to thewoodyshow.com. The space that an elevator rides up and down through is called what? Correct answers only, please. thewoodyshow.com. We got that brand new Redneck News. The Woody Show. If you pay for your honeymoon with Marlboro Miles, that's Redneck News. And today's Redneck News is from Florida, where a mullet sporting guy named Ashton Jarvis, he led the cops on a high-speed chase after they tried to pull him over for having a fake license plate which read, "Will Run." Okay.
Really, Ashton?
And this was the second time in the same week that he did run from the cops. Speeds topping 145 miles an hour.
Damn.
Recklessly weaving in and out of highway traffic, blowing through red lights at crowded intersections, taunting the police officers who were on his tail. At one point, he began circling a patrol car and taunted the officer inside, which provided the officer with the perfect chance to point his taser at Ashton, which forced him to stop and hop off the bike. And so that was all right. She wrote on that. So on the officer's body cam,
Yep.
you see the interaction between these two. Deputy says, "Oh man, is that ish fun?" Ashton, "No, not really." He immediately replied as he was getting handcuffed. He was arrested on several charges, including fleeing at high speed, reckless driving, possession of a counterfeit license plate, in addition to all those traffic violations. Here's his mugshot.
Oh, what a handsome man.
Oh my God.
This guy looks half Amish,
Sweet hair, sweet beard.
half hockey player.
He looks
Yes.
like Dwight's brother.
Oh yeah, on the bean farm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right?
Got a pretty nice mullet.
Yeah, so there you go. That is Ashton Jarvis, whose mullet was blowing in the wind as he ran from the cops twice in 1 week, thanks to his phony Will Run license plate. And that is today's Redneck News. All right, so we're going to take the break, and then when we come back from the break, Morgasms.
Rap.
She goes to the sample.
His favorite movie is books. Really? Michael Jordan fan? Should have walked away.
Being in a car with someone for any extended period of time can really test the relationship.
Well, and it depends on you liking the same things, if you like the same type of music, or if you want to do podcasts, whatever your thing is, or if you're going to have generally good conversation for that amount of time.
Or
you have to be okay with nothing, yes.
Sometimes driving with someone that you are okay, no one says anything, and you're just fine.
You're just driving.
That's a great thing as
I do
well.
that with my best friend. It's awesome.
Yes.
It's great. That's how you know your real good friends are, because you can sit in complete silence.
There's no expectation to talk.
Right.
Well,
Say
you
nothing.
probably will talk because you're good friends, but you don't have to.
Now,
It's like me and Klein. We're
no,
not bros.
false.
That seems like an endless
Oh, I'm going to play you
word vomit
2 minutes of
for
audio.
2.5 hours.
2 minutes. I boiled down 2.5 hours of drive because we left after the show to go up to Snow Summit for this ditch day. And the ditch day was fun, and everyone we met up there was great. The low light for me was the ride with Jake for a few reasons. Let me start before we get to the audio. The plan originally was we would leave from the radio station and we would drive up the mountain.
Simple.
All of a sudden, Jake decides, you know what? He wants to go home first and change somehow.
Oh my God, are you serious?
What
That's
he
why?
said. So
Well, when I was leaving the building, I saw Jake in his car, and I was like, why are you driving anywhere? What's going on? And he was like, I'm going home. Client's picking me up. And I was like, well, I didn't know that was part of the plan.
So the plan changed from, instead of me just leaving here and going right to the mountain, it was leave here and go pick up Jake at his house.
Because?
His girlfriend's house. Because he claimed it was on the way. But I checked the map, and it said from here to the top of Snow Summit was going to take 2 hours and 4 minutes. And then I said,
What? That's it?
And then for comparison's sake, from Jake's house, it said it was going to take 2 hours and 6 minutes. So I had to drive 30 minutes to Jake's place.
But also, I live right next to where Weezer was. That's why.
Okay, whatever. So
But
we
that's convenient for you,
For Jake.
not for
And
Klein.
He has
Yeah.
come back
No,
with me.
no,
All right.
he did.
I didn't have to. So anyway, I go to Jake's house. I get there. I'm like, Jake, let's go, man. We got to get up the
Did he
hill.
poop his pants? Why did he need to change?
I don't know, Omar. And listen to this. He changed again. I'll play you the audio while we're in the car driving to the thing.
Oh, man.
So this guy changes a lot. And it's crazy
So
because
he sweats through his shirts. He has to have multiple every
I
day.
have social anxiety.
I got to see Jake's closet. I went into his house. It is the amount of T-shirts he has. It's crazy because we think he wears the same 3 in here on a rotation. He's got like 5,000 T-shirts in his closet, and they're all piled to the ceiling. And
They are?
And I had spilled on my shirt on the way back, and he kept saying, "Klein, here, I'll let you borrow a tool shirt." And I said, "No, thank you. I would rather be shirtless than wear
Yeah.
anything of yours." And he goes, "Come on, Klein, try it on. Come on, shirt buddies." So anyway, here is.
So wait, when you say to the ceiling, how are they presented in his room? Are they on hangers or are they all folded?
It is the top of his closet.
He's a hoarder, right?
Oh yes. I took video and pictures of the 5 weirdest things I found in Jake's room, which we'll post later. We joke about all the stuff he brings in here in the nerd hole. His room is the nerd hole times 1,000. He's got
That's cool.
an octopus on one wall. Then he claims it's not his favorite octopus. He takes me to this other thing. It's all dead. I don't even know how many dead things there are. I lost count. It was
Oh
wild.
my God, that's terrifying.
And I did see his girlfriend, and she does live in a completely different part of the house than he lives in.
So they have like wings? Like
Yes. And Jake, I don't even think has access to the front door of his own place. I'm not kidding. He kept saying, "Let's walk around the side. It's easier." And I said, "Are you even able to get into the front door?" He goes, "Doesn't matter." I don't.
His girlfriend's ashamed of Jake.
I think Jake has to like go in a different end. Like he goes in through the back way. Like it's kind of wild. Like Jake goes.
because he's just renting a room.
He's renting a room. So anyway, here we are. This is us in the car together. And just to give, I had to boil this down. But
So
this
you had
was-
to wait for him for a while.
So I wait. I said, "Jake, I'm outside your house." He goes, "Be right out." Then it's 5 minutes goes by. He's not out. 10 minutes goes by. Now I think I'm in front of the wrong house because I go, "This is crazy." He said he'd be right out. I don't know what's going on.
This happened in Vegas.
I
We were all waiting in the Uber, and we have to wait for Jake because he has to go poop or change.
I checked the address again. It says I'm in the right place. I'm like,
It says, "Are you sure you don't want to be somewhere else?"
and Jake finally comes out and he's holding, what appears to be food. It's like, oh, the guy was nice. He took some time to put together a little snack bag for the road.
Cool.
Just hightailed it right out of the work. And
Especially you are driving out of your way
Driving,
to go
yeah,
pick him up
yeah.
because he doesn't want to come back here and pick up his car. That's
so we are about to. So he gets in the car. He sets up his little setup just for him. Now he's got one can of beverage for him. He's got his dog there. He's got his own little setup. He's setting up, and I go, "Oh,
Did he bring snacks for himself?
do you have snacks, Jake, or just that drink?"
Just that one drink, which I didn't even drink. You could have had it.
Right.
Wow, that's really great.
So.
And I thought about asking you if you wanted a bagel.
I thought about asking you.
I said to Jake,
It's great.
I said to Jake, the following. I said, dude, are you starving? I'm starving. And he goes, no, not me. Just made myself a bagel. And,
Oh my God.
and that's what I was waiting. While I was waiting in front of his house,
He was in there making himself
making
food?
and eating himself a bagel. And then he comes out with this one can of drink for himself. So that's the beginning of the thing. Here is some of the conversation on the right.
Used to be based on this band called Hagfish. Their album is 29 minutes long. This is all the songs are quick punk rock songs. Hagfish. They had like a hit. Probably was on K-Rock. It was on the end in Seattle.
Anyone know them?
Yeah. Zach from Rise Against knows him because he was in that band. Yeah.
So it's a lot of him spouting out details of things that I care nothing about.
And was this minute what? Like, where was this? in
This
the
was
time?
after we listened to Weezer, because there was like always talking about quick albums, and that's why I brought up that 29-minute album, Hagfish, Rocks Your Lame Ass. It's a good record.
So there's that.
And you said they had one hit maybe that was probably
One hit
played on
maybe.
K-Rock, but
It's
was
called
definitely
Sanford.
played in
Yeah.
Seattle.
Moving on.
It takes money to have all those lights.
What?
Like, yeah, you gotta like a ton of lights, like crazy lights on your taco truck or your setup. You have to have pretty good tacos because you have to be on a lot of business because it takes money to have all those lights. So it's like Vegas, right? Like the brighter lights, the better the taco. That's what I think. My sister.
So that's him talking about his theory about taco trucks.
Solid theory.
Do you think that Jake spends too much time alone?
Yes.
And that's why
Yeah.
he just word vomits when he's around people?
And then he brings up, his sister that he's got a crush on. He couldn't go a car without talking about her. So he brings her up immediately,
My sister bought this. My sister bought a load of horseshoes.
Oh my.
Every neat conversation I want to get out of right away. I don't know how this started. This isn't like I'm talking about my
His
sister.
sister's just like her? Just like him?
Just like Jake.
And she was gonna turn them into art.
Oh!
And she never got around to it. My dad did it instead.
Because she has a
and
life.
he turned them into dope ass shit. And it looks dope.
So that's me kind of.
Horseshoe art?
Yeah, so then there's that part of the conversation. Hey, Allie, we're now.
So you have a whole family of weird collecting hoarders.
Sort of, but this is false advertising. 80% of this ride was Klein bitching about his EV.
Okay, that's
You're
also
trying to change the subject.
also not true.
True.
No, we're on this path. We're not going away from it now.
These are all conversations. Then Jake decides he wants to get into a would you rather situation.
Crack pipes is same.
No, sorry, I'm out of order here.
Would you rather crack pipe or what?
This is Jake's.
I'll take the crack pipe.
This is Jake explaining his theory about crack pipes now. I mean, it's like I can't even. You hear me here? I'm sitting there just driving, thinking eventually he's going to stop, and he just goes.
Because whether it's Jake's journal or another human being, it's just him trying to work out more stand-up material.
Here's Jake.
Crack pipes is same as DMT. You don't want to put flame directly onto the drug because it doesn't work as well.
He's like an expert at everything.
Cool.
But he's an expert. He's telling me now how to smoke crack if I ever want to go. And I would have.
You asked me about dabs.
But dabs, you do put the torch onto it, so you don't have to smoke dabs out of a crack pipe. But DMT and crack, yeah, you smoke out of a crack pipe. So there you go.
So that's that.
I didn't know you smoked DMT.
Finally
I thought it
we
was
get
just a liquid
near
you
the
did.
mountain. I just keep looking, going, please, we got to get to this mountain eventually. I mean, it's like at some point he's got to run out of things to say. We're going to get to the mountain. Then he decides to talk about. God forbid, I brought up the Cybertruck at one point. That's it. I'll tell you that. And then he goes on this thing.
Tank has treads, man. That's the whole thing.
He starts talking about, would you rather drive a tank or a bulldozer? Or something
You
like
said the Cybertruck would be the best thing in the snow or whatever. It beats everything.
Yeah,
That's what you said.
all right, and that's it. I was just making a comment because we drove by a Cybertruck, and then Jake says this.
Tank has treads, man. That's the whole thing. They don't even have wheels. They have treads.
So, look at that pizza.
So you're trying to change the
Look
subject.
at that.
I was
Pizza.
trying. I drove by a pizza place.
Pizza says what?
I was excited because we finally got up in the mountain there, and I saw a pizza place as we were getting close to Snow Summit, and I go, great, there's pizza, let's maybe change this topic off of this, but no, Jake.
It's like what's next to a tank is a bulldozer.
Oh.
They have treads too.
So what's your point?
Those are more like all-terrain things than a
So
Cybertruck.
what is your point?
So you gotta record me again, son of a bitch.
That's what he called me recording him.
Yeah, but
So what's your point? When every client asks a follow-up question, that's when you know you're being recorded.
Yeah, that's why.
so wait a minute. Your theory is that it's better to drive in the snow in a bulldozer?
than a Cybertruck. Klein brought
but
it up.
this
Klein
is
said a
general-
Cybertruck's like the best all-terrain
No
vehicle.
one's just going on the highway with bulldozers. That's not the.
Talking about like all-terrain vehicles.
Oh my
And
god.
then, Allie, when we finally get to Big Bear, we finally get there now, and I'm all excited. And then Jake, we sit in the parking lot, and he starts taking his shirt off. What are you doing?
Sorry, man. I gotta change my shirt.
Why?
Yeah, pick out my shirt. I'm all anxious.
I pitted out my shirt.
Why can't you do that when we get there?
We are here.
Get inside, I'm saying. Why didn't you do my car?
Why not? Because then I have to find a bathroom.
So, I mean, it was just like, that's just an indication.
I
of
have
what-
a condition.
And that was only the drive there.
So he was was he nervous talking then? Like he's nervous around you?
I don't know.
Wow.
But there's more on the drive back. That's when the
Oh, no, I
that's
don't
when the
want
weird
more.
stuff
Turn
happens.
around, turn around.
They don't do celebrity birthdays. Clyde Alley Show. Mornings. K-Rock. Sorry, Ron Howard.
Don't write yourself off yet. It's only in your head you feel left out or looked down on. Just try your best. Drop everything you can. And don't you worry what they tell themselves when you're away. It just takes some time, a little girl, a little out the right. It'll be just fine. It'll be alright, alright. Hey, you know they're all the same. You know you're doing better on your own. So don't buy in. Live right now. Just be yourself. It doesn't matter if it's good enough for someone else. It just takes some time, little girl. You have the right. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright. It just takes some time, little girl. You have the right. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright. Don't let yourself off yet. It's only in your head you feel left out. Put down on. Just do your best. Do everything you can. Don't you worry what the bitter hearts are gonna say. It just takes some time, little girl. You have the right. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright. It just takes some time, little girl. You have the right. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright.
Khan is a real man. And whenever I talk about how I wish I was more of a man, Omar will tell me things he does, and I think to myself, I would never even think to do it. Now, sometimes it's something simple like building furniture, where I go, nah, I would mess that up big time.
Yeah, which is ironic because you are such a man.
Into the office and was telling me all about it. And yeah, it was definitely on her clothes.
I spent all day, oh my god, washing everything. My dog went to the groomer, thank God, so that helped.
4 hours.
He got a de-skunking appointment at the groomer, and he smells good. Because they probably put all kinds of crap on him.
Yeah.
What about your house?
The house
Left
was the
them in there.
problem.
So that's where she messed up. Like,
Well, I can't, if I would have left him outside, he would have cried, woken everyone up
Right.
at 2 in the
Yeah.
morning. I mean, that's not an option. Slash, I got coyotes back there, I got skunks, you know, I don't, yeah.
yeah, I'm just saying, like, man, because that's now the big issue. The big issue now is
Your house.
the skunk spray.
Yeah, I
Your couch.
threw away my rug,
Oh,
wiping
threw away
everything
a rug.
down. Yeah, so
Do laundry,
sad.
Only if
windows open.
Morgan listened to the show, she would not have this issue because I told her
Buy wolf pee.
That's what I've been saying.
That's what I've been saying.
Why haven't you sprinkled the wolf pee?
Yeah, just in
Wolf
case
pee.
there's ever a skunk.
I mean, you knew that there was animals in your area, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's always animals everywhere.
Yeah. Get some wolf pee on Amazon. And
I
they just
guess
make
I
a
will.
perimeter around your
Yes.
house.
Just make a perimeter.
Just make a
I'm trying to
perimeter.
help you. These guys are just making fun of me.
I'm too scared to let my dog in the backyard in the dark now. Like, we walk in the mornings now, so I just get up early.
Did it come out of your clothes?
I don't know. Do you smell it? I squashed almost every clothing item I own because when the dog came in, it's my bedroom door. Wafted everything in, you know, was rubbing himself on everything to get it out of his eyes. I feel so bad.
What about like carpet and your...
She threw away a rug.
All hardwood floors, thank God. But yeah, I threw away my rug, which I spent, 6 months saving up for.
No.
Serious?
So that's fine. Well, it's
But
my
you got,
first official, adult
Yeah,
purchase.
Rugs are expensive.
No, I know they are, but I'm saying, like, if you have you got like a dog or whatever, how much you want to, or little kids, how much are you willing to spend on a rug?
Well, it wasn't that much.
Oh.
But for me, it took a while to save.
For her.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he had rubbed his eyes in it the second he came in, and I'm like, there's no saving it.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
R.I.P. rug.
Yeah, all right.
Greg, we could have sent that rug to one of those people that we watch on Instagram.
Oh, yes.
They clean the rugs out. Oh my God, they can just soak it down with whatever.
It's heavenly.
Yeah, and then squeegee it out, scrub it,
This process is
squeegee
probably
it again.
more than the
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah, it wasn't worth
I know,
it
but
that
then
much.
Greg and I can watch the video of
Right,
it.
and we can jump.
I mean,
Why didn't you think about Winnie and Greg?
it's in my alleyway. I can bring it tomorrow.
Oh, heck no.
Don't you dare.
Yeah, you can just go ahead and
We'll
burn
get you a
that.
new one at Target.
All right, so awkward interactions. Morgan went to the nail salon last time. This time she went to a warehouse club to try the samples. And she really enjoyed a lot of these samples. And so we're going to hear all about that. Like, were you as nervous going into this one as you were the last one?
No, not at all. Because there's something really comforting about knowing I can walk away. So I walk up to one person,
that makes
have
sense.
an awkward
You weren't
moment,
stuck.
and then I can leave and go to the next person.
Yeah.
And then they
that
can
makes
talk about
sense.
me behind my back. I don't have to hear it,
Yeah, because you're kind of a captive
I was stuck in that,
in a nail salon.
massage chair at the nail salon.
Right.
This one was actually a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, I went to 4 different
Places.
places.
Yeah.
Because it just had a blast.
Awesome. And not to mention all the free
And
samples.
the sample's just delicious.
And I got to bed.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We'll break, and then we'll come back so we have the time to really get into these, because it sounds like she got really into the samples. All right, Morgan's awkward interactions at the warehouse club, trying some samples. Morgasms next. Hang on.
Coming up next on the Woody Show. I don't know. I can't predict the future, but maybe it'll be something like. The Woody Show back in a bit. Call 987.
For free. Just go to ziprecruiter.com/radio. That's ziprecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
As America's largest injury firm, we have advantages.
I'm just nobody.
Per month for a single line with autopay plus taxes and fees when you bring your own phone with unlimited welcome. That's a savings of $15 per month. And when you switch now, you can save on the things you love to stream, like Netflix and Max. There's never been a better time to switch to the network America relies on. A better plan to save is Verizon. This offer won't last long. Visit your local Verizon store to switch and save big today. $180 BYOD promo credit per phone applied over 36 months for new customers with one new line with your own 4G or 5G smartphone on unlimited welcome plan required. $360 local promo credit applied over 36 months for new customers with one new line. Additional terms apply in select markets only. Auto pay and paper-free billing required. For unlimited welcome plan at times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds.
Starting March 18th for 3 days only, shop limited time doorbusters during Lowe's MVP's bonus days. Buy one Metabo HPT 15-degree roofing nailer. Get one box of Metabo HPT 1 1/4 inch collated roofing nails free, a $49.98 value. Plus, save $39 on a Little Giant A4 6-foot 300-pound step ladder. Shop these
times O rewards points. Just add it to your tank during your next fill-up. Stop by your local O'Reilly Auto Parts store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Without the ones like you who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
This is Rivers, and the rest of Weez are hanging out at K-Rock. We've taken over the station.
Listen at 9, noon, 3, and 6 to win sold-out tickets to see Weezer at the new Intuit Dome October 11th, performing the Blue Album in its entirety. Instantly get on the standby boarding list for a chance to see him again in Manchester.
We'll be playing all your Weezer favorites from the world-famous K-Rock.
Courtesy of Live Nation. Draw Monster Tour Water. Straight up water, nothing else. Visit monstertourwater.com to find a store near you.
Don't miss out on your chance to see the awesome Chicano Batman live in the helpful Honda Soundstage at K-Rock on Wednesday, March 27th.
What is Chicano
Go
Batman?
to KRock.com, click
Is that
on
a fucking,
contest
like a
and
Mexican
enter to win
Joker?
a pair of tickets to Chicano Batman in the helpful Honda Soundspace.
Accident, poor injury, call Jacob, I'm running. Call Jacob.
95% cheaper, and you can get it online. Go to hims.com/joy. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, and the process is 100% online. To start your free online visit, go to hims.com/joy. That's HIMS.com/JOY.
The stars look amazing tonight. Hold up. Is that a UFO?
Quick, grab a photo.
Oh, it's too far away and too dark.
Don't worry, my Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra can handle it.
What?
Your UFO? It's a drone.
Oh.
See what others can't with Zoom with Galaxy AI on the new S24 Ultra. Get yours now at Samsung.com. Epic, just like that.
Thanks for calling Toyota. This is Jan.
Hi, Jan. My kids are really excited about spring break, so I'm looking for a new Toyota to help make it amazing.
Well, now until April 1st is the perfect time for an exciting new Toyota. Just imagine you and the kids in a Tundra on your way
To the lake to go speedboating.
Or imagine taking a Grand Highlander
To the mountains for some spring skiing.
Or maybe driving a Camry
To a towering water slide.
Or even taking a RAV4.
Oh, to an animal sanctuary to pet goats.
Sounds like your kids aren't the only ones excited about spring break.
Oh, what makes you think that?
Let your imagination run wild at your participating Toyota dealer. Ready, set, go get your Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places. Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details.
If they ever pulled our internet history.
The only thing that would really be good for me is just breathing with rubber feet on my face. Maybe some loose tools going in my mouth.
Put that in the foot folder.
That would be fantastic.
This is the Woody Show.
And you can win your way onto the guest list for the Woody Show Fiesta, our 10-year party. It's happening on Saturday, April 13th, at the Belasco Theater downtown with Cypress Hill. We just announced it yesterday. B-Real was on the show yesterday. Got a lot of great feedback from his visit.
Yeah.
People really like that. And you think the interview is fun. Wait till you see the Fiesta.
The performance.
Yeah, so tickets are going on sale this Friday morning at 6 a.m. We set it up early, so we figured like the hardcore people, the people who are like real fans, you know, like they can get in and get their tickets because they'll be smart enough to set their alarm for 6 a.m. Friday morning. And maybe some of these other people who are just trying to get Cypress Hill or whatever.
Right.
But we're trying as best we can because of the size of the venue, you know, to make sure that the hardcore, you know, Woody Show people, besides the giveaways and stuff that we're doing, have a chance to get those tickets. Friday morning, 6 a.m. to go on sale. They're $25. It's partywithwoody.com is where you're going to go to get those tickets for the Woody shows. I can't believe we made it 10 whole years. Without getting fired Fiesta. Partywithwoody.com for all the info. Those Green Day tickets, that was a surprise.
Yeah.
Green Day's doing a show tonight out of nowhere. House of Blues in Anaheim. Tickets are on sale at 1 o'clock today at Ticketmaster, but you can win them all day starting next hour. Right around 6:50. We'll have your first pair of tickets. It goes all the way through 6 p.m. tonight here on Alt 98.7. So, time for another round of Is He the A-Hole?
Oh boy.
And today, It's someone you know, John Mellencamp.
Okay.
The Jack and Diane guy.
Okay.
Pink Houses.
Yep.
Authority Song.
Uh-huh.
A lot of big hits. He was doing a show in Ohio, and he was telling some story about his grandmother, and this impatient fan yelled out for more rock, less talk.
Oh, no.
And, telling a story. And it turns out John Mellencamp's patience is even shorter.
Okay.
Here's how it went. The question is, was he the a-hole?
And she went, it's just like you, buddy, to be a smart aleck when I'm talking to Jesus. What do you think I mean, you sucker?
Called him a sea sucker. What do you think I'm doing, you sea sucker?
Hey, Joe, find this guy and let me see him after the show. Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted.
Double down.
Stop this show right now and just go on. Here's what I'm gonna do. Since you've been so wonderful, I'm gonna cut about 10 songs out of the show. Here we go.
They cut 10 songs. Goes into Jack and Diane. Big hit. In the heartland.
So rock AF.
Show's over. He walks off stage. And that's it. Yeah, that's it.
He is 72.
Yeah.
Right.
It looks old, sounds old. That's how it went. Is he the a-hole?
Yes.
I'm saying absolutely yes.
Definitely.
Like you can't handle a little
Give me a
bit
break.
You've been doing this so
Exactly.
long, you've dealt with so
And
much.
like Venice said, it was one guy. It wasn't the whole audience.
You
So everyone
punish
else
everybody?
suffers now?
Well, because it was the second person who then
Well, it
yelled
sounds
out.
like somebody piled on. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 people.
Yeah.
You can't handle a heckler here and there.
Menace, you agree?
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed for him.
He could have handled it a little bit better.
Yeah. It pains me to say, John Mellencamp, you are the a-hole.
Yes.
It does not pain me to say.
You don't like him anyway.
I mean, he wasn't the only one.
No.
There was multiple a-holes in the room, but...
All right, text your vote over to 22987. Yes or no, after what you just heard, is John Mellencamp the a-hole for how he handled that situation? Yes or no, over to 22987. I mean, I get it.
I get it, but he
being
shouldn't have
frustrated,
stopped the
but
whole
here,
fucking show.
You're 72, dude.
You just say, okay, find that guy, get him out. You're done.
And Diane, just finish the song out, see how it goes.
Right.
Let it
Jack,
pass.
you know what?
Yep.
Show's over.
Yes or no,
You're a pro,
over to 987. Yeah, but also, looks rough, sounds rough.
Sounds not good.
Yeah. I wonder how much he gets paid for a show these days.
Good question.
It is the Woody Show. It's all 98.7.
They forced it down to that curb.
I haven't seen one no on the text so far. Is John Mellencamp the a-hole for the way he cut that show short because of a couple people in the crowd yelling stuff out? I mean, I get it. Like, sometimes these guys, they go on a little long with the storytelling between.
Amen.
And it goes on forever. I don't mind a good story, but damn, 20 minutes.
We gotta figure he was rambling on.
Oh, yes.
All right, it is the Woody Show. And Morgan is here for awkward moments. Again, last time she went to the nail salon, and she was having a great time.
Loving it.
Yeah, she was really getting into it.
Best pedicure ever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I like that. All right, so this time she went to the warehouse club.
Yeah.
And she was trying the free samples. And more awkward moments. So you're making your way around to the different stations, right?
Yep, got my big old cart, put a few things in like I'm buying things.
Like you're a patron.
I don't want to stand out too much, you know? So I'm walking around and let's see, I went to quite a few stops, like I said.
Of course, you gotta hit them all.
And I wasn't nervous at all, which I was really surprised. I was more excited. And I went on a very busy day. So let's, the first one here, let's go to the overnight oats that I tried.
Oh, okay. Overnight oats I like a lot.
Yeah.
I have some sitting right here.
Really?
Yeah.
They're good, Ravy.
Yeah, they're really good. All right, let's see how good they were.
Hello. How are you? Oh, wait, what is this?
Overnight oats.
Overnight oats. Thank you so much. Oh my god. These are so good.
So good.
That was so good. Thank you so much.
If you like them, take it home.
Hey, you know, if you like it, take it home.
Like them that sounds like you like it. There you go.
This was one of the first guys I had, you know, sampled with, let's say. So I wasn't really sure, like, are they going to interact with me a lot? Are they, you know, trained to ignore weirdos like that?
Right.
He pretty much ignored me, but, you know, said, take him home with you. So
That was
I
a
grabbed
he? I
him.
thought it was a chick.
Okay, I thought it was a he.
Maybe.
Sounded like a gal to me.
Let me not assume. So I, you know, and everything I tried, I put in my cart like I was going to take.
Right.
And I felt so bad because then I thought of Greg, and I'm like, I can't just leave these things randomly around the store.
Right.
So I stopped doing that like halfway through, and then because I was
Put everything back.
Yeah.
You know, this person probably went back afterwards. They, you know, when you're sampling, they'll ask you like, oh, so how was the reception? What was the feedback? Did anybody say, man, this one girl,
She was
loving it. Man, she was all about the overnight oats.
She'll be
They
a
sent
loyal
that back.
customer.
Yeah, they sent that back to the manufacturer, and they were all excited.
like,
Right.
get more of these.
All right, so awkward moments. Morgasm says she's at a warehouse club trying some free samples.
Yeah, so let's go here to the lemon blueberry muffin.
Ooh.
This one
sounds good.
even smelled good when I walked up to it, and there's a reason why. He'll
Bakery
tell us. Yeah,
section,
kind of.
or there's like a pre-packaged thing like with all the other.
No, well, the guy told me that it was made at Costco.
Okay.
So I think it was part of the bakery aisle. I still don't know my way
You're in a
around the
camper,
store.
girl.
It was really
You're not gonna go.
Well, that's where all the. What are you talking about? It's like where all the cookies and breads and cakes and
I didn't notice much organization. There's like things in the middle and then all around. Anyways, so
Anyway, so this is the lemon blueberry muffin. Here we go.
Hello. I'm great. How are you? Thank you. What is this? Blueberry muffin? Oh. Sorry. Oh, it's only $8.99. Oh, yeah. Made it this morning? Oh, that's why it feels so good inside of me.
Oh, Morgan. Morgan.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
That was awesome.
like a good muffin.
There were so many times where like I was waiting for a response, nothing, and be like, okay, thank you.
For such a little thing that really filled me up.
Oh, that roll.
And the poor guy kept trying to talk over me, and I'm like, I'm moaning here, sir.
Yeah. All right, so she's at the Warehouse Club, tried some free samples. What's next?
Let's go with the corned beef aisle.
Oh,
Seabass made this for everybody the other day.
Right.
So yeah, naturally I had to try some.
All right, some corned beef.
What is this? This is corned beef. Corned beef? Oh. My coworker made this the other day and it was so bad. Hopefully this is better. Oh my god. This is delicious. Yeah, that's the spot right there. Thank you.
Thank you.
These are all quality salespeople. They're all like trying to tell you about the product, helping you buy it.
No one looked at me weird or, was judging me. They were very accepting.
Well, I mean, it is a warehouse club. They deal with freaks all day.
Yeah.
And it's not exactly it's not a job where you have to really pass a lot of tests to get into it.
Yeah.
Can you hand things out?
Yeah, you're not really screened for like how well you're able to interact with anybody. All you gotta do is be able to operate.
Try to sell the corned beef.
Microwave or whatever they have you.
Right. Also, the lie about Seabass not making good corned beef was libelous.
That corned beef was excellent.
I got caught up in the moment. I didn't even try it when you made it, so it was a lie.
I tried it.
Wow.
I tried it. You know what? I think it again was just like the timing of it. Like it started with the corned beef. It might have been better.
Donuts and cookies.
But it was after all that stuff.
All insane sweet stuff.
Yeah,
so my palate was craving it. So I was
I'm so thirsty.
All right, so awkward moments.
I was orgasmic.
All right, so Ravi, I know you like your dips.
I do love
your
dips.
or how
Yes,
you say
I
it.
love dips.
So I came across some bitchin' sauce dip.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's menacing.
That's what I'm
saying.
Yeah.
Well, this one's for you then, Menace.
I love bitchin' sauce. So good.
I got a little out of control with this one.
Oh, with the bitchin' sauce. All right, here we go.
Hello. What is this? Bitchin' sauce. Bitchin' sauce.
Oh, Morgan. Really, the little.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you. I love her little thank yous. Those are great.
I have no idea.
Dude, my favorite is when it goes from like full ecstasy
0 to.
All right, thank you.
Oh my god.
Bye and bye.
Yeah, that one I was like, okay, let me, kind of get
Really go over the top.
Yeah. Oh man.
I was getting a little discouraged.
I like in the background, they're like calling out the deli numbers.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so I was getting a little discouraged because I was being ignored quite a bit.
Oh, how dare they?
But I will